If you watched Donald Trump's impeachment trial day 3 yesterday on Fox News, you might not have heard much about this because they ran a lot of the proceedings on mute, running My Pillow commercials over the impeachment proceedings. Or you had hosts talking over the proceedings, talking about how Hunter Biden is really what this impeachment trial should be about. But that did not stop Donald Trump from absolutely losing his mind and tweeting a record for him 141 times in one day. That was only up until 6 p.m. And then it continued. I've told you before, when Donald Trump seemingly spends the entire day doing nothing but tweeting, sometimes dozens of tweets. Once I think he got into the 80s or 90s. We didn't see that much Twitter activity from Donald Trump on Tuesday, but I'm now realizing that was because he was still at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, and then traveling back eventually. Yesterday, he had more time back in Washington, D.C., and I think sitting on Air Force One, and he broke his own personal record for tweets and retweets in a single day, tweeting 141 times by 6 p.m. Eastern, continuing into the night and this morning. Most of the tweets are either tweets or retweets of extremist Republican quotes, videos, and statements, sometimes just absolute nonsense conspiracy theories from Donald Trump. The tweets include Trump's and his friends' attacks on the House impeachment managers, who sort of are the prosecutors in the impeachment trial, including, of course, a favorite target of Trump's is extreme anger at Adam Schiff. Trump this morning, including a mostly capitalized tirade. Of course, a hallmark of Trumpist tweets, both Trump and his supporters are, when you get set up to tweet, you turn caps lock on and you turn spell check off. That's how, if you're getting yourself set up to tweet Trumpist stuff, you've got to disable spell check and enable caps lock. This morning, Donald Trump saying, attorney generals, it's attorneys general. I know that. Trump doesn't. Attorney generals from 21 states are urging the Senate to reject capital I impeachment. They say the articles have legal and factual problems, and the Democrats' case sets a dangerous historical precedent, missing an apostrophe, random capitalization, and then now caps lock engaged. Buckle in, folks, all caps. Even an unsuccessful effort to impeach the president undermines the integrity of the 2020 election because it weaponizes a process that should only be initiated in exceedingly rare circumstances and should never be used for partisan purposes. The Democrats are trying hard to damage Republicans prior to the capital E election. I'm sweating now. Here's what you need to understand. 141 tweets by 6 p.m. If he started at midnight, that's 18 hours. Okay. 141 tweets in 18 hours is 8 tweets per hour. That's 1 tweet every 7.5 minutes. But that's if he's not sleeping at all and just tweeting for 18 hours straight. If we assume that Trump tweeted 141 times starting at, 5 a.m. maybe, which sounds insane to you or I, but to you or me. Between 5 a.m. and 6 p.m., 141 tweets. That's 11 tweets per hour, meaning a tweet every 5.5 minutes. It's the president of the United States. He's sending out a tweet or retweet every 5 minutes for an entire workday. This amount of tweeting isn't normal for anyone. If I look at my Twitter feed and I see someone @messaged me 5 times in an hour, I immediately mute them. I don't have time for this nonsense. Trump is tweeting 141 times in a day. And it's funny in a way to see him so triggered on Twitter. It is funny to see Donald Trump at these world events like Davos as the guy none of the other world leaders really want to talk to. The idea of the adults are meeting about important things and Trump is on his phone tweeting. That's a hilarious image, but it's really bad. It's an embarrassment. It's a laughingstock for the United States. I don't even have time to read 141 tweets in a day. And Donald Trump is sending out 141 tweets and retweets. I expect that this is going to get even worse once the Republicans take over their defense of Donald Trump in the Senate. And the reason why is that a lot of Donald Trump's Twitter activity is retweeting videos that are people saying nice things about him or defending him. Once his lawyers, Pat Cipollone and Jay Sekulow, once they take over, I think Donald Trump could potentially even break his own record of 141 tweets and retweets in a single day. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. One of the things I make a priority on the show is not to perpetuate stigma for things that don't deserve it. We've talked about mental health. We've talked about many things where we should all just be respectful adults, period, and we would be better off. And Blue Chew can increase performance and give you that extra confidence you may be looking for. BlueChew.com, blue like the color blue, is the first chewable with the same FDA-approved ingredient as in Viagra and Cialis. It can be taken day or night, even on a full stomach, since it's chewable. It works twice as fast as a pill. Whenever the opportunity arises, Blue Chew is prescribed online by licensed doctors. You don't have to go to a doctor's office. You don't have to wait in line at a pharmacy. It ships right to your door in a discreet package. They're made in the USA, and since Blue Chew prepares and ships direct, it's cheaper than a pharmacy. And best of all, no more awkwardness. We've got a special deal for our viewers and listeners. Go to bluechew.com. Get your first shipment free when you use our promo code Pakman. That's Pakman. Pay just $5 shipping. That's BLUE chew.com. Promo code Pakman to try it totally free. Blue Chew is the better, cheaper, faster choice. And we thank them for sponsoring the David Pakman Show.